Time now for Hawk Zone, sponsored by Muckleshoot Casino Resort.
The Seahawks steal another win on the road. They beat the Arizona Cardinals for the second time in 3 weeks, this time 30-18. Terry Hollimon just got back, and he joins me from the Hawk Zone now to break this one down. I bet this game was amazing because I actually saw so many 12s in the crowd. How was the vibe?
Goodness. The vibe in Glendale was out of control. The stadium, as you see, beautiful ambiance. The Seattle Seahawks took over Arizona. The whole state was Seahawks.
Really?
Everywhere you looked. I said this to one of my friends that was in the stadium. I said it felt more like a Seahawks home game than a Cardinals home game. We were louder, more aggressive. You know, when they were down and the Seahawks were winning in the first half, it seemed like the fans gave up. And so, it was like a home game.
That is I love hearing that we're so strong on the road. The 12s.
The 12s came through, for sure. And of course, the weather is great in Arizona, so everybody that didn't move to Arizona already had gone down on a little vacation. So, yeah, it's a good time to be in Arizona.
So
75 degrees every day, yeah.
Yeah, sign me up for that. Maybe I need a little vacay next week. How big was this win, too, just talking about, the standings that we're at?
Oh, it was huge. It was definitely something that the Seahawks needed. You know, they were in steep competitions for sure with the Cardinals, who were looking to get into the sole position of number one. But now the Seahawks hold that position. They're right at the top of the NFC West. Everybody's gunning for them at this point. It looked rough for them for a while, but 4 games in a row, they're sitting right atop the NFC West.
I know it's kind of exciting that we're in control of our own destiny, if you will, which is scary and exciting.
Yeah.
So hopefully
so much responsibility being a Seahawks fan.
It is. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going. Yes. I feel like fans have been waiting for this. I know I have. I feel like the Seahawks finally, their run game was on fire.
Yes.
What do you think about this with Charbonnet?
You know, it's kind of weird. You think about the number one running back, Kenneth Walker, being out. You think, now we're going to struggle. But I think what happened is, of course, Zach Charbonnet has been chomping at the bit to get his chance to play. So he was actually out there on top of his game. Then you got to look at the offensive line. You know, they look at, their number one guy is out. We have to rally around our guy that's now Zach Charbonnet and make some things happen for him. So the team rallied around the new running back, and he did a great thing. He did a great job. And plus the offensive line, again, they're getting healthier. They're coming together. They're, getting confidence together. And so, yeah, it's looking good out there.
It was looking real good. And no scoring for the defense this week, but they held the quarterback to only 2 touchdowns, right? Talk to me about that.
So, we've gotten a little spoiled having a couple of defensive touchdowns the past couple of weeks. They didn't have that, but you keep a quarterback like Kyler Murray under control, keep him in the pocket, don't let him make too many big plays, and you're winning. It looked early on in the game, Kyler Murray was able to escape the pocket and make a long touchdown pass on the first drive of the game. And the Seahawks fans have not been used to watching that defense get scored on the first drives of games. But they were able to lock it down. They were actually able to intercept him twice on 2 consecutive passes, as a matter of fact.
I know. That was incredible.
Yeah. So one pass was intercepted by Ernest Jones, who has absolutely been a blessing for us to get on this team. He's been a perfect fit for this defense. And then Kobe Bryant came away with another interception, which led to 2 touchdowns. So when you win the turnover battle and your offense is able to capitalize on it and put points on the board, it's tough for another team to win.
I feel like Rick Woolen, too, had a good game. I feel like the announcer mentioned it's kind of looking a little like Legion of Boom, style to have the cornerback like that in. And it was exciting for me to hear. I was like, come on.
Yeah, Legion of Boom is that's a really big, lofty goal. But these guys are looking very good. Like you said, Rick Woolen, they can say his name on every play because he's really playing great. Both him and Devin Witherspoon are holding down the corner positions very well. Yeah. Love is doing a good job supporting from the safety position. So those guys are looking good back there. Legion of Boom.
I know.
2024, they're coming. They're coming.
Come on, yes. Who was your player of the game?
My player of the game has to be Zach Charbonnet. He had his, absolutely a career day for this guy. He had 134 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, and then he also had almost 60 yards receiving. So you talk about almost 200 yards from scrimmage as the number 2 running back coming into a spot where, we were expecting Kenneth Walker to be there. It was an incredible day for this young man. I'm very proud of him, very happy for him, as a lot of people have kind of been down on him a little bit, but he showed he deserves to be there.
Heck yes. And 2 games next are at home. First one up, the Packers.
Yes.
Sunday Night Football. What do we need to know?
First thing you need to know is 2 words. Jordan Love. He's the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he's really like the guy that you look for. Like, this is going to be the face of the NFL in the future. He's really that good. They went out against a very good Detroit Lions team last week, almost beat them. They put up offensively more points than any other team has put up on the Detroit Lions, so they have a very explosive offense. Seattle defense, you're going to have your work cut out for you this week.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, and I'm crossing my fingers for it. Thank you, Terry. And it's time now to inject some fun into your semi-charmed kind of life, because Third Eye Blind is playing at the Muckleshoot Event Center on Friday, March 7th. How's it going to be when you pull up knowing all the lyrics? Visit the website that you see right there on your screen for ticket information.